Doug and PA back with another one. So, guys, this is a story about a mother and a daughter. They organize a burglary because the daughter finds two guys. She's 29 years old. She finds two guys to rob the house, and the mother calls in the burglary. Well, the police find the two guys, and one of the guys says, "Hey, I'll cooperate with you guys if you give me less of a sentence, and I'll tell you a secret." The 29-year-old daughter poisoned her stepfather to death in 2022 at the direction of her mother. That's right, the stepfather, guys. Look at this headline: Burglary exposes woman's plot to poison stepdad at mom's request, says police. And the reason why I do videos like this is because stuff like this comes up and people are just like, oh my God, that's a woman. How could she do something like that? You have all these stories of women doing crazy stuff. Um, Female teachers sleeping with their 12-year-old male students. That's a woman. How could she do something like that? Oh my goodness. What kind of trauma was she under? No. There are just evil people out there, men and women. And I'm hoping society accepts the fact that some women are just evil. In fact, you know what, guys? Check out the playlist after this video. And I have a playlist called Awful Women and Their Foolishness. It's over 40 videos of women doing stuff just like this. Make sure to check out the playlist. We're going to get into this article. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this story. It says a 29-year-old Indiana woman is behind bars for allegedly killing her stepfather with antifreeze, and a convoluted scheme divides with her mother and uncovered by law enforcement during a burglary investigation. Her stepfather, guys, the guy that stepped up, married a single mom. What do I tell you on this channel, guys? Stay away from single mothers at all costs. This guy decided to step up to the plate and pay the ultimate price. Ashley Nicole Jones was arrested Wednesday and is locked up in the Jackson County Jail without bail on charges of murder, attempted murder, burglary, and conspiracy, according to public records review by Fox News Digital. The man's death in December 2022 didn't initially trigger a police investigation. According to his obituary, 52-year-old Harold Peanut Allen passed away suddenly in Freetown, Indiana. So they got away with it scot-free. They got the insurance money and everything. But this girl couldn't keep her mouth shut. But officials opened an investigation into his death after his wife, Jones's mother, Marcia Allen, called police to report a burglary at her home. Officials investigated the burglary and determined that two men, Stephen White and Nathaniel Kane Napier, committed the burglary at the direction of and with the assistance of Marcia's daughter, Ashley Jones, Jackson County, the sheriff said. White, 29, Napier, 29, were both charged with burglary of a dwelling, conspiracy to commit burglary of a dwelling, and theft with a firearm. Jewelry and guns were stolen during the break-in. According to an affidavit of probable cause, Marcia Allen reportedly told police she suspected her daughter's involvement immediately because she was the only other person who knew the combination to the woman's gun safe. Well, why would she say that? When White was interviewed, he reportedly told police Marcia Allen had murdered her husband by poisoning him somehow. There it is. There it is. The daughter ran her mouth, and now they're both going down for murder. Police then seized Allen's cell phone, according to the department release, and found text messages between Marcia and Ashley in which they discussed murdering Marcia's husband, Harold Allen, by poisoning him. On Tuesday, Myers wrote Jones confessed to ordering ethylene glycol, antifreeze, off the internet, but insisted that her mother had placed the ethylene glycol in Harold's drink. And guys, dying by antifreeze is a rough way to go out because it crystallizes your blood in your system, you guys. It's rough. They had gotten away with it scot-free for 2 years, guys. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention says ethylene glycol is an industrial compound found in antifreeze, brake fluids, solvents, paints, plastics, and some cosmetic inks. So it breaks down into toxic compounds into the body. Its toxic byproduct first affects the central nervous system, then the heart, and finally the kidneys. Ingesting enough can cause death. And then ethylene glycol is odorless. Police served a search warrant at her home and seized several electronic devices. They did not immediately arrest Marcia Allen. On Tuesday, the same day, Jones was booked. Relatives reached out to police and requested a welfare check for Allen, saying that they could not reach her. Police found Marcia deceased with no signs of violence at her home. Oh, so the mom took herself out. Man, really? Yeah, I think she knew that she was going down, and she didn't want to face the music. The woman's cause of death was not released. A toxicology report takes anywhere from 2 weeks to from 2 to 6 weeks, depending on the caseload. Yeah, so she didn't want to face the music, and she took herself out. But Ashley here is going down for a while. And guys, once again, look at this girl. She poisoned her stepfather. Women do some evil stuff, man. You got to be careful, guys. You really have to be careful. Don't believe that most women are above doing this type of stuff. You, just like how women are cautious of men, you have to be cautious of these women nowadays. Make sure to check out the playlist at the end of this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.